Hi there, my name is Chris May from 012, where we specialize in content creation, commercials, and brand maintenance. You've met your soulmate. Let me set this scene. You want them to become your life mate. You have a ring now, so what's next? Let me lay out your options for you. You can A, drive hundreds of unnecessary kilometers to canvass every company in your region for ideas and quotes. B, you can spend hundreds of unnecessary hours on the computer surfing and exchanging messages with those who may or may not ever get back to you. Or C, this is my personal favorite now, no bias, you can meet everyone under one roof, and you can do this near to wherever you happen to be living throughout most of Ontario, because Ontario's best wedding expos start at the Wedding Ring. Honestly, I have been a host and master of ceremonies at a ton of wedding shows and fashion shows dating back almost 25 years. And what they do at the Wedding Ring is truly special. The Wedding Ring Expos have companies representing every possible facet of what you could possibly imagine needing for your wedding. That'd be planners, officiants, bridal wear, menswear, custom jewelry, destination weddings, honeymoons, and of course, DJs. Reception fun, photographers, videographers, and things that, hey, I can't even think of, but I bet you already have. But it's just as advantageous for brides, grooms, friends, and family to attend a Wedding Ring Expo as it is for companies to want to be a part of one of their shows. Now, I could go on all day about why, but instead I'm going to let a collection of companies who are exhibitors at their shows tell you themselves. Now remember, these business owners and reps had no idea a microphone was coming on this day, so they were unprepared for an interview. All of this is totally off the cuff.
So being in a wedding ring show, it's great. Having the passports here, you get to interact with every bride that comes to the shows. You get to see a lot of different people, hear a lot of different ideas for weddings, maybe stuff you might not have even started to put together. But mentally, now in store, I've got a few new ideas that I can bring back.
We're co-sponsors, so the World of Hyatt are giving the actual resort. So they're one of my suppliers. So, and they've also actually worked with the Wedding Ring previously. So I had to, work with the Wedding Ring and with the co-sponsors to get the resort, and then we will package it together with airfare and transfers and everything else, working with the World of Hyatt.
Anne and Kristen really know what they're doing. They've nailed it with shows. They're great. They think about their vendors, they think about their brides, and they really deliver. You get an awesome bang for your buck. They have a phenomenal magazine that you want to be a part of. And if you're looking at doing wedding shows, to me, there is no other option other than the Wedding Ring. And the one thing I also like about them is you get a list of all the brides and grooms that come to the show, and that list is available the following day. We've done shows where we've waited weeks, if not months. But with the Wedding Ring, you have your count of how many people attended the show by the day after, and then the list is available if you want to use it. So don't hesitate, check out the Wedding Ring.
I do I'd say about 95% of all the Wedding Ring shows. They're one of my favorite. I can't go wrong with booking one of these. And it's always fun having more customer interaction here, especially with the little bingo sheet they have going on. You get more one-on-one interaction. You get to see the emotions. You kind of bring their ideas to life. And it's something nice to see the bridesmaids all come together and actually kind of start caring more about men's fashion. Of course, you have the few that are more like it's the husband's responsibility, the fiance's responsibility, but the fact that you can incorporate their bridesmaid dresses in their tie choice, maybe like a sage green, a eucalyptus green, or a Tiffany blue, and kind of incorporate them and kind of get them all excited and really hyped, and makes it that little look on their face to make that their special days one step forward, and you're helping them with the process. It's priceless. Me personally, being a fifth generation tailor, I love what I do, and it's amazing.
It's been a great experience. We find mind, at least everybody that walks through at least sees a honeymoon, right?
Yeah.
So we get a lot of people interested in that, and we specialize in weddings, so we're equally as excited about it for them.
Yeah, I would say we usually get a couple destination weddings out of each one that we do, and definitely honeymoons for sure. We do get a couple bachelorette parties, so it's kept us busy.
Yeah.
Well, the people at Wedding Ring are ultimate professionals. They know what they're doing. There's constant communication. They always do proper marketing to draw out a great crowd. It's busy today. It's a pleasure to work with them, especially, as I said, somebody who knows the industry and knows what they're doing. Even little things like as a venue, they've instituted, as the brides or grooms walk around, there's a sticker on their lapel that indicates they have not chosen a venue yet. That's very helpful to me as a venue exhibitor, to be able to quickly pick out, as a couple's walking by, whether they're a prospective client for me or not. Those are the type of things that make the show special and make it work for us. It's certainly a pleasure working with the entire team at the Wedding Ring.
It has been awesome. The energy today in this room has been really exciting and fun. I've worked probably about 50 bridal shows myself throughout my career. I've been to everything from the MTCC one to the smaller shows as well. And this one I'm honestly really enjoying. The vendors have been really fun. Everyone's just excited to be here, and I honestly just really like the Wedding Ring.
The Wedding Ring has been absolutely amazing. They definitely give us every bit of information they can. They kind of tell us how many people are coming, what to expect. We are lucky enough to be in their magazine and have a full page with them. So they definitely advertise us every chance they get. We represent them when we can. They've just been beautiful to be a part of. The expos themselves have been amazing. You get to meet people from all over. I don't think it just sticks to local, because they're able to reach so far out of just our specific community.
What it's done for me, it's allowed me to have a schedule, right? Ever since I joined the Wedding Show, which has been, I want to say 2 years now, right? From my very first show, I had a schedule for at least 2 years. So it's like I knew what I was gonna, I knew the weddings that I was gonna shoot 2 years ago, you know what I mean? And what I do like about it, it allows you to have a schedule, right? Today I signed 2 couples that their weddings is in 2027. And that's what I mean by it allowing you to have a schedule, right? That's one of my greatest investments. One of the greatest investments I like about the wedding show is it allows you to have a schedule, not just today, but years to come.
Oh, it's amazing. We've done it for years. Working with the Wedding Ring is super easy. They're super approachable. They're really fun. They love what they do. Their space and their clientele and our space fits perfectly together. We also love showcasing local vendors and people who love being in the region. So it's an amazing partnership for us. Yeah.
I love the creative aspect. When couples come to me, they already have their vision, so I have to recreate their vision. I love participating in the wedding shows because I get to create something that's my vision. So, you know, it's a little bit different. I get to use, you know, my imagination as opposed to their vision. So, yeah, I enjoy that.
Honestly, okay, so this is my first wedding show in this area, like Oakville. Usually we do all our wedding shows in Toronto, but I really feel like this more intimate wedding show, like I have a lot more of an opportunity to actually talk to people. Like it's not so like transactional like it is in like Toronto or whatever, but like here, like I've actually had like really cool conversations with some people. I've got to know like, even like besides the wedding, like what they want to do, like how they really want to dress when they're out of the wedding, like honeymoon. Like it's just, I feel like the connection is just a lot nicer when it's a more intimate area like this.
I really like them. We basically just come in, set up our booth. They're very organized. They keep everything together, and they're just lovely people to work with. And it helps us bring in more weddings for us as well.
Organizing the shows, but also for me personally and mentally. This is no secret. I have been diagnosed with sanctuary trauma and complex PTSD from my years of service as a paramedic. So when I come into these shows, they know that, and they know I can't be in an enclosed space. They have been so accommodating for me to be able to have the booth spaces that I do, and as well as Russ, who I would believe you're going to be meeting shortly, who is a pancreatic cancer survivor. Sometimes it's just a matter of them bringing a chair so he could sit down when he's tired. They are so accommodating and so wonderful, so well organized. They have gone out of their way to help me. I couldn't ask for better people to run a show and to be a part of. It's a community that has helped heal me in certain ways. And I don't think I could ever be so thankful and to be able to communicate to that enough to them how much what they have done has meant to me and to Russ.
All right, so what do you think? That was all genuine. If you wish to become an exhibitor, check out this page right here I'm showing you. It's on their website. If you want to know where the wedding ring is appearing next, visit, here it is, Save the Date section on the homepage that lists dates, times, and locations. Oh, and hey, if you see me at the Hamilton, the Cambridge, or the Oakville Expos to close out the year 2025, feel free to come on up and say hi. I'm a content creator. This is what I do. I just want to meet you and say congratulations.